Yeah, it's an interesting position in the sense that I actually believe that there isn't really solvency concerns around Credit Suisse. It is a very well capitalized bank. Capitalization at worst is in line with peers. I think the concern really is more towards its credit rating and the potential for further downgrades. Credit Suisse is on negative outlook at all three of the major rating agencies. So, and I think that's what we saw in the CDS spreads widening by so much, and that is filtering through into the equity share price also, where I believe there's potentially a rights issue being discounted.
Let me go back a stage. In fact, go back a very long stage, back to the height of the great financial crisis. Banks that would have been sound, and again, I am not sounding any alarms about the balance sheet of Credit Suisse. You've just categorically said it is well capitalised. But banks that were potentially well capitalised in the great financial crisis became under pressure because counterparties stopped doing as much business with them, and in some cases stopped doing business with them because they were very concerned about what would happen in terms of a domino effect and a Pandora's box once you start looking at your counterparty risk. Is that a danger, Johann, this time round?
I think that's probably the key danger. There's the whole cliche about banks running out of liquidity long before solvency becomes the issue for banks. So banks, being highly levered entities, are exposed much more to sentiment of clients and, most importantly, providers of funding. And I think that's the challenge for Credit Suisse, to kind of thread that delicate path between addressing the interests of providers of especially wholesale funding, and then also the interests of equity investors. Because I think a lot of investors will make the point, but why does the bank need to raise capital if solvency is not a concern? But it's really to address the negative sentiment and the very much the issue that you raised also in terms of the perception of counterparties.
Johann, I'm probably about to throw a whole bunch of mixed metaphors at you, but I'll have a go here because, we've had multiple CEOs, plenty of opportunities to kitchen sink, and it felt as though we had a couple of kitchen sinking exercises from the bank, only for there to be another trickle or a full-on blast of tap being turned back on in terms of disclosures to the market about exposures, more leaks down the track. I mean, it's just never-ending in terms of the bad news. Isn't this on Credit Suisse themselves not getting it right, not coming clean to the market, fessing up to the full extent of exposures?
Yeah, I think it's a tricky one. It's also in terms of how much Credit Suisse actually knew about potential issues, and obviously now that we are entering a more volatile environment against a challenging macroeconomic outlook, you're starting to see some further issues possibly emerge. But I think we've been critical of Credit Suisse in the past of the risk management issues, and I think what we're seeing now is that being coming to fruition, if you like.